my channel. Friends, through all my previous videos, you already know what I am telling about. That is our world news. So today also I am giving an information around the world through this bulletin. My first news is domestic markets in India opened flat on Wednesday as investors expressed concern after US President Donald Trump said the country is preparing action against China. Next news. India's gross domestic product will contract over 40% in the first quarter of the current year, said RBI research after the government extended the lockdown to May 31st. Next news is Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to speak on Lockdown 5.0 after the current lockdown ends on May 31st. P.M Modi will address the nation on May 31st in his monthly radio address, MANN KI BAAT. Next news. Researchers in Kenya are looking for 400 volunteers to take part in a trial of a potential coronavirus vaccine pioneered by the University of Oxford. Next news. South Korea reported its highest number of new coronavirus infections in weeks on Wednesday, and India saw another record single-day jump of more than 6,000 cases. Next news is Istanbul's 550-year-old Grand Bazaar is set to reopen for the first time in 2 months after being closed due to the COVID-19. Next news. Brazilian police raided the official's residence of Wilson Witzel, the governor of Rio de Janeiro, as a part of an investigation into the misappropriation of funds allocated to field hospitals during the coronavirus. Next news. Spain observes 10 days of national mourning as the global death toll from COVID-19 rises above 350,000. Next news. Authorities have announced 3 phases of easing coronavirus restrictions culminating in curfew ending on June 24th. And next news is local politicians meet inside a circus tent as the town hall in France was not big enough to allow for social distancing amid the COVID-19. Next news is Renault SA Nissan Motor Wednesday announced details of a new strategy plan pledging to deepen cooperation in developing and producing cars to survive as an automaking group. Next news is investors at Facebook annual stockholder meeting will vote on a proposal to postpone the firm's plans for end-to-end encryption. Next news is the HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has tweeted that he will be making an announcement regarding the board exams today. The board will conduct the exams for classes 10th and 12th in the month of July. Next news. ICC spokesperson said that the world's cricket governing body has not taken a decision in this regard so far, and the showpiece event will be held in Australia as per plan. Next news. New Zealand Cricket informed 80 of its staff about the planned cuts which would allow the board to maintain funding levels at provincial and district levels. Next news is Karishma Kapoor took to Instagram yesterday to share a selfie of her and sister Kareena Kapoor wearing masks. Next news is Sonu Sood, who has been buses for migrant workers amid the lockdown, has now launched a toll-free number for them. These